If your English ivy is suddenly drying out, turning brown, or covered in tiny sticky webs, you aren't just dealing with a thirsty plant, you're likely facing a pest invasion. While this vine is legendary for its hardiness outdoors, it becomes a magnet for spider mites and root rot when brought inside our warm, dry homes. English ivy, or Hedera helix, is the classic cottagecore plant. Known for its elegant trailing vines and lobed leaves, it has been used for centuries to cover stone walls and garden trellises. Indoors, it serves as a beautiful cascading element for bookshelves and hanging baskets. Known scientifically as Hedera helix, it belongs to the Araliaceae family. It is actually a distant relative of the ginseng plant and the Schefflera, though its growth habit is entirely unique. You can recognize English ivy by its thick, waxy evergreen leaves. Most varieties feature 3 to 5 lobes, and while the classic version is deep green, many popular indoor cultivars offer striking white, silver, or yellow variation. English ivy is a woody perennial climbing vine. It is famous for its aerial rootlets, tiny glue-like structures that allow it to cling to almost any surface, from wooden fences to brick walls. This plant is native to most of Europe and Western Asia. In its natural habitat, it thrives in cool, moist forests, often carpeting the ground or climbing high into the canopy to reach the sunlight. Indoors, English ivy craves bright, indirect light. If the light is too low, the plant will become leggy and lose its variegation. However, avoid hot, direct sun near south-facing windows, as this can dry out the delicate leaves and invite pests. Ivy likes to stay on the cooler side and prefers its soil to be consistently moist but never soggy. The biggest mistake is letting the soil sit in water, which leads to edema or root rot. Water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch, and always use lukewarm water. Use a well-drained potting mix, ideally one with a bit of perlite or sand, to ensure the roots stay oxygenated. Because ivy is prone to fungal issues, a pot with excellent drainage is non-negotiable. When buying English ivy, look closely at the undersides of the leaves. If you see tiny white specks or fine webbing, put it back. It's already infested with spider mites. Look for a plant with multiple trailing stems and vibrant, firm leaves. This vine is a fast grower. To keep it bushy, you should regularly pinch back the growing tips. Maintenance is vital. Ivy loves a shower. Occasionally, bringing the plant to the sink to wash the dust and potential pests off the leaves is the best way to keep it healthy. In the wild, mature English ivy produces small greenish-yellow flowers, followed by dark berries. However, it is extremely rare for ivy to bloom indoors, as it usually only happens when the plant reaches its adult stage, high up a climbing surface. Ivy is incredibly easy to propagate through stem cuttings. Simply snip a length of vine, remove the bottom leaves, and place it in water. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see white roots appearing, and it'll be ready for soil. The English ivy is a master of air purification. It was highlighted in NASA studies for its incredible ability to remove airborne mold particles and fecal matter particles from the air, making it an excellent plant for allergy sufferers. Beyond decoration, ivy has been used historically in traditional medicine, though this should be handled with caution, as the plant is not meant for consumption. Today, it remains a staple for adding a timeless, classical look to interior design. Common problems found in the ivy plant. Brown, crispy leaves, usually caused by dry air or spider mites, increase humidity. Black leaves, a sign of overwatering and root rot. Loss of variegation,
The plant is in a spot that is too dark.
Let's recap. Hedera Helix needs bright indirect light and cool temperatures. Keep soil moist but avoid wet feet to prevent rot. It is a top-tier air purifier, specifically for mold. Regularly wash the leaves to prevent spider mite infestations. English ivy is toxic to cats, dogs, and humans if ingested. The sap can also cause skin irritation or contact dermatitis in some people. Always wear gloves when pruning and keep it out of reach of pets. Interesting fact. In ancient Greece and Rome, English ivy was dedicated to Bacchus, the god of wine. It was widely believed that wearing a wreath of ivy around your head could prevent intoxication and cure hangovers, though today we recommend sticking to its air-purifying benefits instead. Plantopedia appreciates the English ivy as a plant of elegance and history. By providing it with the cool, bright conditions it loves and keeping a watchful eye for pests, you can bring a piece of the classic English countryside into your home.